Hello. Are you tired of using very expensive and hard to make guided missiles? If so, then I have the solution for you. Introducing the best form of guided missiles that are now available, all due to the new update. And to make this missile you will need 2 wheels, a few blocks of any kind, 28 metal blocks. This one is optional because it's for the missile body and you can choose to make it or not. 1 spring, 1 rope, 2 portals, 1 driver's seat, 1 jet turbine of any kind, 1 dome camera, at least 3 thrusters, some dynamite and almost all the tools. If you are on mobile then you will need a pilot chair and 2 switches. Anyways, let's get to building. So first we are going to start with the aiming mechanism. Just place a wheel and move it down in the ground by 2 studs. Then place any block on the wheel and move it up by 3 studs, and then place a wheel like this and move it to the side by 3 studs. Now connect these 2 wheels using a 45-degree angle place of any material. Now put 2 blocks in a row like this. You can color them if you'd like, but it's not necessary. Now put a portal and some blocks on it like so. Select the 2 blocks and the portal with the blocks and set your move tool to 1000 studs. Then copy and paste the selected blocks up by a few thousand studs. The higher it is means the more range it will have, but don't go too high. Now put a spring block like this and then a rope block like so. Now delete everything up here except the rope and spring. Now set the spring damping to 2, stiffness to 0 and minimum length to 3. You can also delete this now. Unanchor the spring and rope and wait for them to fall. Now anchor the whole thing and delete the spring and the 2 blocks. Rotate the rope 90 degrees and move it so it's attached to the aiming mechanism. Now attach the jet turbine and then some thrusters. And then just put a dome camera at the end of it. Put down your driver's seat and unkeybind everything from it. If you are on mobile then skip to this part. Now keybind the thrusters to R, the turbine to F, the camera to V, the bottom wheel to A and D, and the top wheel to S and W. Now set the wheel speed to 2 and torque to green. And now we can place the payload. You can place this however you'd like and as much as you'd like, as long as it doesn't break the mechanic. Now make the payload invisible and collision off if you want to. Now make the turret collision off. Once you are done, just save it and load it. If you are on PC, then skip to this part. If you are on mobile, then this is how you convert the mechanic to be mobile friendly. So delete the driver's chair and place a switch. Then place a pilot chair here and unkeybind it from everything. Now delete the switch and move the pilot chair like so. Now you have to decide if you want to use the jet turbine or the thrusters. Unfortunately, you can't have both on the same missile. Once you have decided, just keybind it to the chair. Then place a switch and copy it to the side. Now keybind the switch to the camera. Set the wheel torques to red and the speed of the wheels doesn't matter. Make the entire turret collision off. Once you are done, save it and load it in. This version is very simple to use and doesn't need much explaining. So the mechanic is now ready. If you used my keybinds, then it's WASD to turn the missile, V for the camera. If your missile controls are reversed, then you can turn on reverse rotation to fix it. F to activate the main engine and R to activate the thrusters. You can now build or move the already existing missile that you have inside this mechanic and then make everything else invisible and collision off. If you don't have a missile body and want to use mine, then here is how you make it. Here is the color code. Now just rotate it until you have a full circle. Now just attach a dome camera at the end of this. But delete the old one. Now just keybind this to a button or switch depending on what device you are on or what you prefer. Here is the color code for the camera. Now all that is left to do is to move the missile into the mechanic. Once you have aligned the missile, make the missile mechanics invisible and collision off. If you have the mobile version, then you can keep the turret visible but make the rope invisible. Save it and load it in. And now we are done. There you have it. A working controllable missile. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, then please like and subscribe. You can also join my Discord server, which is linked in the description. That is it for this video. Thank you for watching.